Niggas and niggas. Gaijin isn't physical, all up in your digital. Here with another breakdown scene today. And right here, I'm really proud of this creation. I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what it is because I know that niggas like to steal shit and act like they ain't get it from nobody else. But I'm gonna just show you a little thing that I'm working on here, man. So right here, I'm designing this hallway. Of course, all the walls aren't in there yet, but I'm trying to get the lighting and positioning right. That's the most important thing for the scene. You might notice a few titles in there. You know, you can fit the puzzle pieces together and figure out what's going on. But going through the materials, texturing out the place, making the hallway look nice, lighting on 10,000 Zenkai boost type shit. I like that frosted glass ceiling, by the way. I wanted to keep that in there, but I might take it out in the end because I don't really want the outside light to bleed in. But I'm gonna figure out what to do with that, you know. So yeah, I got the floor looking right, the tiling of the texture, and there's other windows in here that you can't see that I'm adjusting how fast the materials and textures are moving, you know. And then here, we call this the theater room, right? Of course, you saw I had a little something playing on the screen. I gotta set up the seating right now. You'll notice that there is no door to this place. Right now, everything is in what they call primitive objects. I'm just blocking out the scene. Got a ramp in the middle, set up the seating. You'll see these blue cubes on the bottom. I want those to be some type of physics object. You know, instead of the seats in the animation, they'll just stand still by yourself. But with a physics object, if I go on this level and play this shit, I can bump into those and affect them and make them move around and all that cool shit. So that's the aim for this project right here. I am working in Unreal Engine, by the way. There's a lot of windows open that you can't see where I'm going in and tweaking a lot of different stuff. Right now, I am bringing in a sort of crowd, but I had to troubleshoot a few things because like that wall that I had extruded out of the floor is stuck to the video texture as well, and can't be having that going on. Also, the term extruded, for people who were not into 3D modeling, is what you kind of saw I just did there when I selected a few cubes. If I was to pull one out of the ground, that would be called extrusion. Okay, so got the theater screen playing right. Making a wall division, so because I got these silhouettes of people, right? What I'm trying to do is put a crowd in here at some point, and I'm gonna have the crowd standing up front next to the screen. I've always thought, like, in a movie theater, what if you could have like a loud theater where people can freely and openly cheer as they're watching the movie instead of being like, shut the fuck up, and nigga, I'm trying to watch the movie and enjoy it too. So you know, it can be like that. Right here, I am working with light profiles. You know how light reflects and refractions off of cool shit. So I'm putting that in right now, spicing up the lighting in the theater because, you know, there's a feeling that goes on when the lights are on and then they start to dim. You're like, oh shit, it's about to get to it. So I gotta make sure the lights look good. Which is actually the prelude to part 1 where I am modeling this room. Because right now you see it's kind of bare bones, nothing's even on the screen yet. Looking back, I kind of like this version of the theater more, mostly because that middle ramp, how thick it is. But in the final version, I'm probably going to slender that out, fuse it into the floor more. And I like how it leads up to the screen, but I'm not really sure what to put on that ramp to, you know, make it cohesive. Alright, so right now I'm adjusting the screen to fit inside the room. Also tweaking how fast it plays, and I really like how the lighting from the video is affecting the environment. That was a big goal of this project because in Unreal Engine, like, I'm okay with it, right? This is a game engine. I am used to video programs and visual effects, even in After Effects. Even got a little Cinema 4D under my belt, but none of that shit compares to learning a game engine from scratch and not even being a coder. Like, for real, I'm glad that Unreal Engine is out and makes all that shit easier, but it's still difficult to learn, but it is all worth it. Don't take that as a placebo effect. Actually, think about Unreal Engine as very easy to learn. I bet you it will be much easier. The power of your mind, kids. Okay, what's going on here? I'm making a wall to put up, mostly to cover the bottom of the bodies of the silhouettes, because the program I created those in did not have half of their torso. Shout out to the producer Torso. He produced Eat Sleep TV, both parts of it, by the way. That's a 2-part song. I just never finished the second part, so I just kind of stuck it on. You might hear the other verse soon. Putting the lights up in here, making the walls reach all the way up so no outside light shines in. Decking out the theater, giving it a little more life. Shout out to the Cube Mesh editor in Unreal Engine that makes prototyping levels fast as fuck. I am so glad I learned that.